evening, night, whenever you're watching this. I'm Michael Moeller, and you're watching The Honest Q. Just how bad is our environmental impact on the Earth? In this episode, we'll go over some of our environmental damage because you're part of the problem too. First things first, vehicles. Everyone has a vehicle now, even children. Wait, what? If it wasn't already obvious, cars, trucks, and other vehicles has one of the biggest impacts on the environment. One person in a single car is actually worse compared to a full bus of people. I meant a bus full of people, not a full bus. Am I okay? Cars cause air pollution because of the emissions that come out of the exhaust pipe, and it's even worse during traffic. So, how do we reduce our impact when using transportation? Many ways. 1, take the bus. It's a lot better instead of using one whole vehicle for one person. If you're an extreme environmentalist, then carpool. Ubers are always more fun when they're full. The third way to save gas and earth is by riding a lunch. Sorry, I'll be right back. I have some bacon to finish, so here's a quick ad break.
Are you tired of driving and making the air you breathe less breathable? Wish you could balance your exercise schedule too? If only you could go places and get fit. Well, guess what? Introducing bicycles. Now you can ditch your gas-guzzling carriage and bike away with your two-wheel speedster. Bicycles come in 3 awesome variations. Casual, boring Lego bicycle, cool extreme mountain gripping bicycle, and futuristic non-floating Tron bicycle. It's just electric, that's it. Look at this man, so depressed and sick. Now this is him using a bicycle.
He quit his smoking addiction before this.
Not only is he happier, he's buffer.
Wait, so you pedal with your arms?
So buy a bicycle today, and not only can you save the environment, but you can save your health too. Bicycles, they got 2 wheels, and you ride it places. Buy now for a tiny price of $33.99. That's cheaper than Apple's astronaut goggles.
Hey, I'm not finished. Oh well. Didn't like it anyway. Our next subject is the trees. You ever seen the Lorax? No? Basically, trees are important and people are hated because they cut them down. Exaggerated, I know, but I'm keeping this short so editor and me won't have to keep begging for a later deadline. Who got that picture? That is concerning. Seriously though, trees are very important to our environment as a whole. Literally! Trees are part of jungles, forests, and other ecosystems. But trees also act as an ecological subsystem, meaning many other organisms live in and or on the tree inside the tree's environment. Shout out to trees. They're awesome.
Of course. How else am I supposed to make my house and furniture and toys and...
You don't need to take that much wood, man. Look around.
Oh, man. Now I feel bad.
Yeah, it's...
So I'm just gonna leave everything here.
What? You already cut it down. Just use what you have. Okay. I'm not gonna get angry. Trees are used for paper as well, if you've never known your entire life. But there are also very efficient ways to reduce the amount of wood being cut down, like using rocks. No one cares about rocks, right? Besides those, I mean, like rocks, like stones and pebbles and stuff. I recommend getting a rocket book. The pages are made from pulverized stone. What a save, right? Another way to reduce cut wood is to just plant more trees. I wonder how Team Trees is doing. Plus, trees produce air, so it makes sense to just have more air in your area. Sorry. You could also buy furniture made from different materials, like this table that's made out of leather. If you're a crafty kind of guy who loves carpentry, maybe you could also buy leftover wood. That's if they comply. Now on to plastic. Plastic is peculiar. Plastic is cheap, flexible, and also useful in many, many ways. But it also causes the environment to spiral downward, like it has been for the last 30 years. Well, That's only when it ends up in the wrong places, which is literally almost anywhere. Now, plastic itself is created from oil and gases, so it helps the fossil fuel industry. However, plastic also lasts longer than an average guy can live, which is more than a century. So, how can we stop throwing a plastic into the ocean? Firstly, stop buying water bottles. Plastic ones, obviously. It's kind of a waste of your money to repeatedly buy water. You can get it anywhere, for free. But if you ever go out anywhere, bring a reusable water bottle. I don't know if they cost the same, but believe me when I say that you should just get a reusable bottle. You ever wonder why there's an expiry date on plastic bottles? It's because the plastic seeps into the water over time when exposed to heat. The chemicals, not the actual bottle. That's kind of weird. Reusable bottles, however, can keep things inside it hot for 8 hours and cold for 24. With this awesome double wall vacuum insulated technology and security better than Fort Knox, you can enjoy water that will chill your brain or melt it. Second, use plastic in creative ways. Like this. Whoa. I love Plastic Simulator Ultimate. Oh, right. Or this jellyfish. Bye. Lastly, don't litter, especially near water, which is literally what I just talked about. It's always good to be aware of where you leave your waste, because if you don't have common sense, then the earth will die! Here's an interview I had with myself before this broadcast. Alright, just have a seat there, Michael.
Alright.
Yeah, alright. What do you think should be done to reduce human impact on the environment? Do you believe that sustaining our world is necessary? I think most people today rarely pay attention to the impact they have on the environment, including myself. When I used to live in Vancouver, the light pollution spread everywhere. Best you could see at night were faint fireworks and maybe a very blurry moon if you were lucky. And who doesn't think we should help our home? It isn't mandatory, but if we force you enough, you do it every day anyway. No, I'm kidding. Seriously though, picking up garbage, even if it isn't in a bad place, is still good. Just be glad you don't live in a place filled with homelessness. I've seen it, and it's nasty. Do you believe the 3 R's are enough to reduce environmental footprints? I think it depends on how seriously you take them. I mean, reduce, reuse, recycle, great. Now the only bigger part is to do well at it. Reducing and recycling could significantly lower the impact. Why didn't you say reuse? I mean, it's basically recycling. Cycle, using, I don't know if I have to say it. Anyway, recycling. Easy. You know how people never get rid of Apple boxes? I turned mine into a bank. I have a whole box of scraps, like, right there. The possibilities are almost endless. Right, reducing. Reducing is also very simple. Just do less stuff that causes bad stuff for our planet. Like what? Eat your plastic bottles when you finish, walk to and from places, and I hate to say it, but use textbooks. Look, I'm sorry. I want good grades. I use the internet for research too. Goodness. Tech is made from copper and other rocks, so they come from the ground and use electricity and stuff.
No, well, paper is made from trees and paper's in textbooks.
Look, this is getting off topic. Reusing is just using something, again. Notebooks are a good example, I guess. Instead of wasting paper, you can keep it and write more? You're not gonna do well, I know it. Hey, at least I tried. Alright, well, thanks for watching the first and last episode of The Honest Q. I'm Michael Moeller. I'm gonna go do... Actually, I have nothing to do. Bye.
I'm so happy!
Cars cause air pollution because of the emissions that come out of the... Oh man, there's gonna be a lot of bloopers. Excuse me, can you stop moving? Good enough. 1, take the bus. It's a lot better instead of using one whole vehicle for one person. If you're in the same situation. Hey. Alright. Trees are used for paper as well. If you ever known, I recommend getting a. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's redo that. When I used to live in Vancouver, the light pollution spread everywhere. I mean, best you could see. Who doesn't think we should help our home? It isn't mandatory. I don't care. I don't care. Go away. Anyway, recycling. Easy. You know how people never get rid of... Oh my goodness. Oh, Gabe's calling me. Hey, Gabe. Alright, let's try that again. He's calling me again! What? Redoing number 2. After Gabe called me twice. And, write more? Hey, at least I tried.